Should video games be monitored? The outline. Topic and opening statement. Thesis. Central claim on topic. Video games should be watched over for children and youth. In this speech, I will mainly focus on video games with youth. The first point to persuade. Youth will waste a lot of time on games, interrupting their studies or schoolwork. If the video games are not monitored. Second point to persuade. You spend a lot of cash either earned from them or by their parents onto the games if video games are not watched over. Third point to persuade. Enormous amount of video games for youth will lead to an unhealthy body, including mental, physical problems. If video games are not watched over. Concluding statement. To sum up, video games should definitely be watched by the parents of the youth. The amount of time spent on games should also be kept clear. Payment on games and over a set amount should be verified by their parents. Their personal health should also be monitored over time. Should video games be monitored? The speech. Video games should be watched over for youth, children, and youth. With the rise of video game platforms, youth are now exposed to environments that can be very engaging, competitive, and addictive. In this speech, I will mainly focus on video games with youth. A general time playing games that is suitable for youth. Spending a large amount of money, physical and blocks, and what the negative facts are if not closely monitored. Youth waste time on games, interrupting their studies or work if video games are not watched over. Studies show that excessive video game play can cause youth to spend less time on schoolwork, leading to lower grades and weaker study habits. Research from the University of Michigan found that young gamers spend about 30% less time reading and 34% less time doing homework. Than non-gamers. There should also be a given time to your kids if they are not able to control themselves. Playing games. The most safe and healthy time for youth age 13 to 17 is 2 to 3 hours each day. stated by the American Academy of Pediatrics. Youth will spend a lot of cash either earned by them or by their parents onto the game. If video games are not closely monitored, for example, reports show that teens may spend about $60 to $100 each month on in-game purchases like skins and the upgrades. In a game, which can add up to hundreds of dollars. Not being aware and spending lots on games can quickly drain a young person's saving or a family's budget. So parents should set spending caps and enable parental control and talk with kids about responsible purchases. Enormous amount of video games for use will lead to an unhealthy body, including mental and physical problems. If video games are not closely watched, spending too much time on video games can cause kids to sit for a long time, leading to poor posture and not enough physical activities. It can also affect it can also affect it can also affect daily activities, and excessive gaming is especially competitive environments can cause anxiety and depression if a task or goal isn't achieved. To sum up, video games should be carefully watched over for young people to help them maintain a healthy and balanced lifestyle. Parents should keep track of how much time their children spend playing, approve any big in-game purchases, and pay attention to both their physical and mental well-being over time. By setting these boundaries, youth can still enjoy gaming while avoiding bad effects on their studies, finances, and their overall health. Thank you.